is your secret to working hard during the week? Making the most of the weekend.
The best things to see, to do, and to eat in Korea on the weekends. We got it all for you on
What's Up Weekend?
with Alex.
It's that time of the week where Alex has joined us in the studio to battle off a couple of things to do on the weekend and then decide who is the winner through our listener votes, and then we have to do a punishment the week after. Merry, happy, wonderful Christmas, Alex.
Merry Christmas to you too.
How are you doing, buddy?
Doing great. 'Tis the season to be warm, cozy, and stuck at home with nowhere to go.
Fa la 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 la.
My favorite part of that song, yeah, they left it out. It's the COVID.
Why are there no fa la las in other songs? I like a fa la la rather than just a la la la.
Pa la la, pa la la. I don't
It rolls
know.
off the tongue.
It
Lovely, doesn't it? Let's get more fa. Wait, you've got a band. You can make this reality. Getting a couple of fa la las into Piri's music, right?
All right.
Do you think you could squeeze? Have you got a Christmas track, by the way, you guys?
No, we don't. We talked about it, but the debate was funny because it came down to like, is it too cheesy to do right away? Like as a rookie band, you know.
This is true.
And so we decided not to. Plus timing, you know, we just had to get it out quickly if we did that, and we decided
You didn't want to rush.
we decided we'd rather do a BTS cover song.
Which is totally great. I love that. Spring Day, right?
That was yeah.
That's one of my favorite BTS tracks.
You know, if we make it good enough in our recorded version, can we like get that on the radio show? If it's good, if it gets on, like, why not, right?
Why not at all? We'll definitely play it for you. We could play it as the intro music to What's Up Weekend. And we could do it for our spring activities as well. We've got all sorts, haven't we?
What can you do this weekend? You can write a song.
That'll
be
go.
mine.
That'll be the challenge, your punishment.
Oh my gosh.
We got loads of people on board on the Facebook live stream, the special one we're having for today, and they've all noticed that you've bought a coffee trying to get brownie points for Christmas.
Well, I'm wondering if Peter's vote for me will count, so we have to consider that in it, you know.
I'm going to put it out there. I'm voting for you because I really needed this Christmas coffee, and it tastes really good, so thank you, Alex.
I think that's one of the things about Christmas I enjoy, and it's just a weirdly simple thing. It's just a nice, warm drink. Doesn't matter if it's coffee,
You're right.
if it's hot chocolate, a nice warm drink, you know, in a nice warm hoodie too, that helps as well.
It has to, right? It has to like warm up your insides.
Yeah.
That's Christmas, isn't it? These days I've been feeling that more and more this whole week. My mum, she's a bit OTT with me. She still thinks I will die if she doesn't cook and feed me. And so she gives me like maybe 3 or 4 cans, massive flasks actually, of tea every time I go. And it's like ginger tea or maybe chujube, you know, the techu. She boils that for like hours with a bit of cinnamon inside. And I'm not usually a big fan, but this past week I've been craving it every day.
Yeah.
I stick it in the microwave because it's got cold in the interim, and I drink that. It's so good.
I do miss that about this season is having that warm cup. And usually I go to one of the brand name cafes. It doesn't matter, actually. It can be a small cafe as long as they're playing Christmas music and I can like have a book and a cup of coffee or a cup. Usually for me, I guess it's tea, but
Yeah.
either one at this point.
So good, right? And Christmas to you this year, Alex, is it just going to be spent at home by yourself?
Yes, I have like an open invite, but I'm trying to be like, I want to be there. Of course I want to be there. It's my friends.
Okay.
But I just don't think it's appropriate at this, because I've got a neighbor who is partying every night.
Oh, really? Can
Yeah.
you hear them?
Every freaking night. And I'm just like, I'm not going to be part of the problem. And I know my friends probably don't have it.
Yeah.
But it's not about one person.
Sure.
It's about everyone kind of collectively bringing the odds of passing it down.
Yeah.
And so I will probably be spending it probably on my own.
Okay, well, you've got the Daily K family. You've got me. If you want to
Maybe
have a video call later on today, that's fine as well.
Should do some kind of live stream, maybe. That's what I should do.
A Christmas live stream doesn't sound like a bad idea. Not the worst idea in the world. Today's theme, then, on this Christmas Day edition, what are we going to be talking about, Alex? What are we going to be battling on?
Well, because it is a week away, decided that maybe we should consider where to see the first sunrise, where to bring in the new year.
Oh.
And I think this would be a fun way to do it because it'll help us plan. because you can't just like spur of the moment be like, you know what, it's 3:30 a.m. on January 1st. Let's go out and fight. You got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So we're going to help y'all out and let you know what you can do. Depending, of course, everything changes in a week. We don't know what level we'll be on.
This is true.
I think they should just make levels 4, 5, and 6 at this point to see what happens. But we don't know, so we're not going to do it this year, to be honest. I will be inside and not out with people. But, again, what you can do in Korea for those who are at home or who are ready to do it next year. Or just, it doesn't matter what day. It doesn't have to be January 1st.
No, it could be any day to watch the sunrise.
Yeah,
right?
I love the sunrise. It doesn't matter when.
Do you know Kiwon, our Monday guest for K-Patch? She made me feel quite guilty. I was talking about whether she was a morning person or not. I asked her that question because she's only been on the show a few weeks, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I assumed, because she's like starting YouTube and stuff, terrible stereotype, but I assumed she was like a night owl,
Which I am, yeah.
I assume most YouTubers like film and edit late into the night and then they're in bed until like midday. That's just my stereotype.
That is true. The creative types are the late nighters, but the hardworking types, there's a YouTube, there are people who are like just good at getting stuff done.
Yeah.
I assume that's what she is?
She's a morning person, and she said, I often get up to watch the sunrise.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, exactly. I was like, what, for no particular reason? She was like, yeah.
Does she have a view from her house?
She says sometimes from her house, but also quite often she'll go out her house and find a spot to look at it.
Oh, my gosh.
So, Kiwon, if you're listening, please vote for me. I've got the best spot for you. It's a little bit far from your house, I will admit, but it is doable. Before we do that, though, Alex, your punishment, which is fitting in with our Christmas special, is carol singing, right?
I can't sing.
You can sing anything Christmassy as long as you convince us it is Christmassy. You're a band member. You do the backing,
I do the backing
stuff.
vocals. There is so much flexibility on that. It's like you're allowed to be a little off key.
Okay. Well, we will not allow you to be off key. So, perfect singing. Should we do this? Should we try and guess the track?
Oh, come on.
From your singing?
From the singing. If you don't get it from the first 2 words, then you don't...
You don't deserve to vote for Alex. You deserve to vote for me.
You don't deserve to vote at all, because if you don't get it from the first 2 words...
Okay.
And from the hint that I literally just gave right now.
All right.
Christmas is canceled. I hate this.
Let's go then. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
Oh, that was quite good. You're not a bad singer.
You really made me go fast there. I was not ready for that beat.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not good
with
tempo.
I got over it very quickly, though.
There's quite a little rap version as well. Your singing is... I reckon it would sound great in a norebang in a singing room.
Yes, my singing, if you're talking about a band, is one that needs a teacher to fix some things. There are some issues with my... stuff.
A little bit of tone and stuff.
It needs to fix it a little.
Way better than mine. That's got me in the Christmas vibe. A bit of George Michael. Absolutely love that.
Wham.
What are we going to do then? Me or you first? I think
I was first last time. I think you should go.
Okay.
And that way people forget about it faster once I'm talking about mine.
They won't. This is an unforgettable place, which I'm going to introduce to you. This is seen as the place to go and watch the sunrise in Korea, because it's located at the easternmost end of the Korean peninsula. And we know from our lessons at school, the sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So if you want to be the first, who doesn't want to be the first at anything, right? You want to be the first. All right, not to catch corona, but anyway.
Yeah.
For most things, you want to be first. And this is where you need to go. It's known as Homigot, and it's located around the Pohang area, which is... maybe not your number 1, 2, 3, or 4 tourist destination to go in Korea.
But it's one of those places that has an iconic image that you may not have ever even heard of the place, but a lot of people have seen. Isn't there like a hand coming out of the sea or something? If
you've seen that image, this is where it is.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. And so if you catch it right, the photo that is, it looks like the hand is holding the sun as it's rising. That is the money shot. If you can get there on a nice cloudless day, get that
People-less
photo.
day.
Yes, this is true as well. People-less as well. You don't want other Instagrammers in that shot. They've got this beach, which is kind of like a sculpture beach. So they've got all sorts of interesting works there in amongst the waves as the tide comes in and it goes out. And so Homigot is seen as the place to go simply because of its geography, right?
Right.
And Pohang as a destination, if you like soccer, you may know the team. I've got their uniform, their jersey for some reason. It was only because I liked the look of it. Like, it just looked nice. It was not because I'm Pohangian in any way. I'm sure that's not a thing. A Pohang might sound better. But they're known as the Pohang Steelers because Pohang is famous for its steel industry.
Right.
So yeah, if you're not into industry and stuff, you might not go down there too much for traveling. But one of our former producers, Han PD님, is a Pohang 출신, as we'd say.
Oh my gosh.
She's from Pohang. So
Straight from it.
She bigs it up quite a lot. And there's the largest lighthouse in Korea. And we here in Korea, we love a good lighthouse, especially in a romantic drama
actually
or something.
very factual.
Yeah. And there's all sorts of little lighthouses around Korea, but this is the biggest one you'll find on the peninsula. So why not go and see it?
Why do we like lighthouses so much? Like, that's the thing they always ask me. Like, did you see the lighthouse? I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I did.
It was there.
It was there. And I got pictures of it. I did.
Yeah, I don't know what the affinity is with them. I mean, lighthouses, I guess, all around the world, they're kind of cool because they're weird, right? They're these massive tall structures that...
Yeah.
There was a show in the UK, I think it might have been filmed in Australia, actually, a kids' TV show. It's about a family who lived in a lighthouse.
Oh.
And like what the interior of a lighthouse is like. You know, it's a very small area, but then if you talk about volume going upwards, it's quite huge. So maybe it's just the mystery of a lighthouse. Come and see the Homigot Lighthouse. And there's also a Daebo seawater bath there that uses pure seawater from the East Sea. We often talk about the East Sea being the popular coast to go to. You love the East Sea.
I do. I'm still working on that video that I shot 2 months ago at Halloween from the East Sea.
Oh, when you went to visit?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's still not come out.
It's edited. It's just no subtitles now.
It's going to be good. We're looking forward to that.
And there is a lighthouse prominently in there from when I was in Donghae.
Oh, nice.
And it's what it is. It's what it is. You got to have a lighthouse shot.
Down here, as well as a lighthouse, if you're not into that, there's an ocean aquarium, there's an ocean ecological park, there's youth training facilities. There's also those hands that we talked about. They came at the end of the last millennia, 1999. And it's the signature symbol of the Sunrise Festival to welcome in the year 2000. So there's a bit of history there.
I'm just, okay, what it sounds like is that it's a great place to visit, though you only mentioned the sunrise for like a few seconds.
Oh, yes, I did, didn't I? Because I got so excited about all these other places.
It's true. It's a cool place.
It is famous, most famous for the sunrises. I'm on the KTO website. If you type in Homigot.
If you need me to do the work for you too, you could also go surfing down there.
Oh, off the East Coast there.
One of the
Not
places
bad.
you can surf is in Pohang.
Lovely jubbly. There are giant sculpture areas all around the beach as well for you to check out. So you don't need to get wet or anything like that. And I'm going to preview it now, and I'm going to get into a bit of your time, just a little bit.
All right.
The famous food from Pohang is kwamegi.
Oh.
And it's a half-dried fish, and we'll talk about that after a song break.
All right, fair enough.
We'll get to Red Velvet. This one is 세 가지 소원, Wish Tree. And we're back for part 2. What's Up Weekend,
What's
our
up?
special Christmas edition. Alex is in the studio. He sung today as well.
Yeah, it's over. Missed it. Y'all missed it.
Yeah,
Too bad.
it's never going to
Some
happen
of you
again.
who came too late, this is why you got to be on time every time.
Or, unless you want to watch again, we've got that feature. So you can watch this forever and ever, actually. Hashtag Daily K is what you need to search. And What's Up Weekend. We're doing a battle of where to see the sunrise for, I guess, maybe New Year's Day, right? That's a big thing.
So, you know what, just how about this? Where to see the sunrise, when it's appropriate, sometime in 2021.
Okay.
For the new year.
Yes, indeedy. Yeah, maybe perhaps for 2022, the new year coming in then.
Are you excited for the getting the shot? Getting the vaccine?
I want it as soon as possible.
I know, they're saying the first ones in Korea are coming in end of January, is the hope.
Really?
Yeah,
well, that's good.
A little bit of public pressure on them.
I think so,
So-
with other countries high profile getting it.
Yeah.
But we've seen in the UK who was the first country to get it, and now we've gone into tier 4 in London. It's not the end of the fight, right? Getting the first few vaccines. That's like the psychological
The hope is,
thing.
cross our fingers in Korea, that the numbers are not high at the end of January.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with America and England right now is that the numbers were high when they started getting the vaccine. So hopefully we have it under control, then we get the vaccine, and it's it's just gone quicker.
Absolutely.
Cross fingers. It's all I'm wishing for. I want to. That's my Christmas wish for this year.
Yes, Corona eradicated by the time latest next Christmas runs out or rolls around, I should say.
Oh, but it's not that long. Come on.
Yeah, we want it like mid next year.
Yeah.
Got lots of messages coming in on the Facebook stream. Cisco was saying, oh, that famous hand statue. Yes, the hand statue that many of you know about. It's there at Pohang, at Homigot, which is where I'm introducing because it's the first place to see the sunrise.
Yeah.
On the
Which is
whole
pretty cool.
Korean peninsula. Yeah.
I, like I said before, many times, I do love a sunrise on the East Coast.
And it's not like the East Coast beaches that you and I love a lot up at Sokcho and Yangyang. It's not sandy. Like, this is very rocky around this area. They've got a little walkway that takes you over the sea and then lots of rocks along that coastline. But that's why they've got all the sculptures to kind of decorate it like that. And it just looks fantastic. I'm just seeing if there's any other messages before I finish eating up your time.
Oh, I mean,
Alex.
I can just imagine they were all just like, what a great singer. You should be on the Christmas special every year, Alex. Oh, no, thank you guys. You're too much. Whoever said that probably said that.
Absolutely everybody
Absolutely
said,
everyone
yeah.
said. So too many messages to count.
Kay especially likes your stare into the Facebook live stream camera. Maybe more of that and you'll get her vote. Yes. There you go. The eyebrows
You only
going up
get
as well.
this part of me, basically. If you include the hair covering my face, you just get the eyes. I got like that stare of death.
That's where the money's at. Just my last thing. Pohang is very famous for kwamegi, which I mentioned before the song break. Half-dried fish. Half-dried Pacific herring or Pacific sori is another name, and it's made during the winter, so it's perfect at this time. And the first time I had it was thanks to our producer here, Han Pidinim. She got a box sent up from her hometown to feed to us. It's also famous in Ulchin and Yeongdeok, but especially from Pohang. And a lot of the fish is harvested. Then it's half-dried and frozen outdoors in December, and they freeze it at night, thaw it during the day. It's just that natural process of going back and forth. And that's what makes it kind of semi-dried. It's not like ojingo, where it's totally dry and you really have to get some saliva into it to digest it. This is the half-dried version, and you eat it with the garlic, a little bit of chili peppers sliced, if you don't mind a bit of heat, and then you can put it in a sam, right, in the lettuce leaf. I like samjang, but I think you put other things in there as well, but I didn't at the time. And also the garlic stalks, which are quite delicious, actually. And it's not... In terms of flavour, I wouldn't say it's one of my top foods, but in terms of a little experience and tasting a place like Pohang, it's so specific to there.
You're at the ocean.
It's brilliant, yeah. It's not too fishy because it's been dried and thawed and freezed and thawed, so the fishiness kind of is eradicated. It's more, I'd say, oily and chewy.
It's brilliant, like you said.
It's like a dose of omega-3. And that's it for me. Pohang, Homigot, the place, kwamegi, the food. Alex, where exotic are you going to take us?
I'm going to go a place that's nice, safe, and close by.
Oh, that sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And it's great because you get to spend time, New Year's, with your family in Korea. You know, your immediate family, of course. And that's very important because let's not forget in Korea, Christmas is the date holiday. Family time is New Year's. And that's what I am so supporting right now. Because family is important. Coming from the family man, how dare you say we leave the family in Seoul?
No, together. We're going together. All socially distanced from one another somehow.
We rented a bus that we all like.
Huge bus.
I'm going to go to the eastern part of Seoul and check out Achasan, which is not one of the most commonly visited mountains. It's a smaller mountain, but it's the first place that you can see the sunrise in Seoul when it comes to a mountain. Now, it depends. There's like a couple of other, like if you go to a higher mountain, you can technically see it first, but to go furthest east,
within the capital.
Mountain, within the capital.
Okay.
This is where you want to go to. Eastern part of Seoul. In fact, there's a Achasan station, line 5, purple lines. You get there on the subway station, which is great. It's open early enough that you'll be able to get to the station, depending on how far away you're coming from, and then get up the mountain because it's a relatively safe and easy mountain for beginners. Only 295.7 meters. It's not a high mountain.
Okay, so you'll get there before sunrise, yeah? You'll
get there before sunrise. It's part of the Dulekgil Trail, which goes all around Seoul. We've talked about it before. You can get yourself a little stamp there, but it's a nice walking path.
I assume it will be lit up, right? Because they wouldn't want to encourage people doing this if it was dark, right? Like a lot of the mountains have paths with lampposts and stuff, right?
It does have the like the wooden step paths that will take you to the top.
Yeah.
I don't know because I've never been there early in the morning. I don't know if they have lights, but at the same time, I've been hiking at that time in the morning.
Yeah.
And usually there's enough light in the sky that it's actually pretty well lit.
Oh, before the sun is
if you're going
right.
there at like 3 a.m., it might not be lit. But if you're there around 5 to 5 to 6, it will be well lit. And I think sunrise will probably be around 6:50 or 7 around that time in Seoul. Yeah, it's late.
I looked at one from Pohang for last year, I believe it was, and that was 7:32 actually.
Yeah, it might even be. It's got to be later in Seoul then, because
probably around after 7, right?
Yeah.
But get there in good time because you don't want to just miss it.
You want to spot, but it's beautiful at the top of this one too because they have one of those like pavilion gazebo things, of course. But there's a lot of open space. It's kind of flat where you can sit down on the rock. It's not going to be too well. New Year's might be crowded, but generally speaking, it's not too crowded in the morning. And it's just here's why it's important. You get your first exercise of the year.
Okay.
You get the first sunrise.
Yep.
Everything is important. And then at the very end of it, you have another special experience where you're cold, right? I mean, it is.
Yeah, it's winter.
It's winter, it's freezing.
Very cold on the mountain.
So you come down and have some nice, beautiful, spicy tteokbokki.
Oh, it's tteokbokki famous there.
There is a famous tteokbokki place. In fact,
nice.
So you go down there. It's known to be one of the spicier tteokbokki restaurants, and it was actually made famous by an actress, Han Ji-min.
Oh.
Yes, and
for visiting
because it's one of her favorite places.
Oh, nice.
And so she's posted on her social media, and it's called a Shinto Buri. And you go there, and you get these like really inexpensive, nice sets, and the sets will be like tteokbokki and mandu and omuk for like 3,000 won, like super cheap.
What? That's super cheap. It's for one portion of the rice cakes in the spicy sauce, fish cakes, and dumplings.
But what you have to do is get the slightly more expensive 5,000 won,
which is still less than $5.
Add a hot dog and an egg. And the reason you add the hot dog is because it's so spicy. You need some like breaded. It's the Korean corn dog, right?
Okay. Yes.
You need that
stick.
breading to kill the spice. So you come in from a nice cold hike and early in the morning, and you warm up with some omuk, you warm up with some tteokbokki and a hot dog.
I've never had tteokbokki for breakfast.
You know, I think I've had it in a situation like this. It wasn't New Year's, but it was like we stayed up all night. I might have been on the East Coast, to be honest, but maybe Busan.
Okay.
And just had like a nice morning tteokbokki on a cold day. And it's actually pretty good.
And the little boiled egg as well comes with that 5,000 won set, I believe.
Yes.
I don't like the boiled egg. Like,
really?
I'm a bit fussy.
I need to go with you then, because I love getting the egg from people who don't like it.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. You can have my egg. I want the hot dog, though, because that's quite unusual to have that to dip in, at the same time.
You can either dip it or you use it to just...
soak up.
Yeah, after you have the bites and it's spicy, you have it. So I just gave you the whole experience of being cold, but the 3 parts of a new year that are important, right? You have your first exercise of the year. Okay. That's great. You see the sunrise and make your wish, which I guess both of ours do.
That's what we're selling today.
And then you come back after a really cold, long hike, and you're like, oh, I can't stand the cold weather. Like, I can't. And you have a nice warm tteokbokki to give you the energy for the new year. And, I mean, technically it's the other New Year's, hola, but, if you're having tteok, right, it's you eat duck and you grow 1 year older, right?
We can be flexible. You can grow 2 years older in the space of a couple of months if you want. That is the symbolic thing that we'll tell you more about at Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
But yeah, the tteokbokki. One thing I would say is from people who are not used to Korean spicy food, and this is a spicier version in Korea.
Spicier version, yeah.
It can be quite the shock to the system, right? So be careful. My kids, what they do is they'll wash the duck in water.
Oh.
Like they don't want the plain duck. They want duck that has been spicy previously in its life. And then they'll wash it around in a little paper cup of water and then eat it. And they love that.
Well, there you go. Even for people who can't have spicy foods. Vote number 2 for Alex, tteokbokki, mountain, achasan in Seoul. Or vote number 1 for Peter,
Pohang.
Homigot,
and the kwamegi, the semi-dried herring. All right, doesn't sound as nice in my earphones now. I've said it like that. Let's get your votes in now. We'll tot them up and proclaim a winner after Chong Seung-hwan's My Christmas Wish, 12월 25일의 고백. We're back for part 3. What's up, weekend? Alex in the studio.
What's up? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas indeed. And we're doing like a New Year's kind of special, a week in advance of that date.
Prepping people for the New Year's. But it's also got the Christmas spirit here.
This is true. You could go to these places at Christmas next year when Corona's not here.
We also have in our studio right now some beautiful Christmas decor.
It does look rather lovely. Apparently quite tricky to get the hands on these as well. Had to go to the express bus terminal. I think our producer went.
Oh my gosh.
And procured this for a not insignificant sum as well. It's like a length of Christmas berries and leaves that stretches around, I don't know, maybe nearly 2 meters. Quite good.
I enjoy it. I enjoy the festivities and having a nice cup of hot coffee in front of us as well.
Thank you for that. Trying to rub that in again, Alex.
I just reminded people of who cares the most this Christmas.
So I did promise to vote for Alex because he bought me a coffee, and I will stick to that. Valerie is on board from Hong Kong saying, it's like a mountain versus beach again.
Oh, yeah.
I can't choose both, can I? No.
But early in the morning, though, now I'm having a hard time deciding, too. Because a mountain view is really pretty in the morning as well.
But I like the water.
And so is the water, yeah. The waves, the sound, but the sound of the mountain is good too because it's so peaceful.
Yeah, hearing the birds like a chirping and stuff and crunch underfoot.
I'm having a hard time deciding which one I'd rather do.
Siska says the food at Alex's place is more yummy, but I don't like mountains.
Well,
Raul says,
you stay at the bottom and we'll go up and down, take a picture for you, and we'll have the tteokbokki together.
If that's including, do you vote for Alex, Siska? Raul says, I'm voting for Alex. I'm not a fan of fish and I'm more of a mountain person than a beach one. Lovely stuff. Aimlita's voting for me. Thank you. That's my first vote here. I need it. But Raul does say the place Peter is talking about does seem beautiful, having looked up the hand on the coast.
There's no doubt. It is such a beautiful place.
Leon is also voting for Alex. Keep your votings coming in. Karen, thank you so much for voting for me. We've got to big up each other's, don't we?
We do.
So what would you like to say about delightful Homigot in Pohang? The first place on the peninsula, I must stress, where you can see it.
Yeah. I mean, anyone who knows me, I'm an ocean person, hands down.
And you're an East Coaster.
I'm an East Coaster. I would live there if ARIRANG would have a special... They have the Jeju one. If they would just give me a job out there in the East Coast ARIRANG station, I would move there in a heartbeat.
Oh, wow.
Like, I think... In the spirit of Christmas and the spirit of honesty, I will also send my vote over to Peter.
Oh, because that's so Christmassy.
And I can't lie for, on Christmas, I can't lie for my own vote. Like, I'm going to vote for the ocean.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much, Alex.
Oh, wait, it's close. I take it back. No.
The voting is incredibly close,
it's close
here.
Again.
Lewis has just got on board on the Facebook stream. It may be yours, or Zana's just come on and voted for you, Alex.
Oh.
There's only 1 or 2 in it. My big up for your version, Achasan Mountain. Yeah, because we're not really going away, to go to Pohang, like on a day trip, the night before is a bit too far, and I don't encourage anyone to go and sleep at other accommodations these days. It's in Seoul, Achasan Mountain. It's climbable, like you said, less than 300 meters. I've been up there actually to play football. They have a football pitch about halfway up. I've never seen the sunrise though from it. I'd love to try it.
And on the way up too, they got like a nice little waterfall as well.
Oh,
pretty sure it's man-made though because it's not a lot of water coming from 300 meters above.
There are a few man-made ones, confusingly, at mountains here in Korea.
Yeah.
You're like, is that real? It looks really like clean cut and polished.
Yeah,
it's probably not.
And
real.
if your New Year's resolution is to read more, they have a little reading book area as well.
A lot of walking trails have those, right?
Like one of those like enclosed wooden boxes that have a couple of books you can sit down next to and read.
And it's so nice because here in Korea, people don't steal those. Like in the UK, I'm sure those books would be stolen straight away. But here, they just seem to last, and you put it back after you've finished and whatnot. Yeah. Lewis says, I definitely prefer seas or oceans over mountains. The sound of the waves calms me. Calms me too.
We need to go back.
We need a punishment for next week.
We do.
I'm just thinking of this, right? Next week, and the whole thing we're doing here is New Year's, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we say the winner this week gets to choose a resolution, and I'm not saying for the whole year because that's a bit extreme, but that the other person has to keep up for the next week. So until we meet again next Friday, the winner if you can think of it on the fly, right? You have to think of something
Peter
to
sends me
impose.
a good morning text every morning for a
If
week.
that's really what you want, then absolutely, I'm on board for that. We're going to get a drum roll. This is the last chance you
All
can
right,
vote.
vote.
10 seconds to vote. Drum roll, please.
Two for Alex, one for Peter.
That was an extra long drum roll, it felt like today, adding to the suspense. And the
It's close.
voting winner
Who is it?
by one. Alex has won the Christmas vote. Well
Thank you,
done,
everyone.
Alex. You, therefore, can impose upon me a resolution, right, that I have to.
All right, give me, what is your general resolution? Is it health? Is
I
it
wanna
money?
get
Is
healthy.
it's healthy?
Like, I don't exercise very much because of the kids. I'm starting to get better maybe the past couple of months, maybe once a week, maybe exercising.
Can I make you do this?
You can put it out there.
We can do it together if you like.
Oh.
So you're saying until next week?
Yeah, from today I will start. Christmas Day.
All right.
Until next week. What am I doing?
I'm going to make you do it.
What?
I've already done it.
What have you done?
25 push-ups every day. You don't have to record it every day.
I saw your thing on Instagram. I was wondering, what is that? Is that a challenge that's
25
out there?
for 25. It's a challenge to help raise awareness for actually people in the military who suffer from
Post-traumatic
PTSD
stress.
and take their own lives. So it's actually for a very good purpose.
Oh my goodness.
But
okay.
I think doing 25 a day for 7 days, right? I think that's a good way to start, like kind of get the momentum going into the new year.
Oh, right. I love it. Okay, thanks. I'm going to... I don't know.
I tell you what, I'll do it with you.
Lewis has said
I'll do it with
50
you.
every day. I think I can't do that. I think that's impossible.
50, I think the good thing about 25 is you can, depending on the type of push-up,
Yeah.
you can get 25 in a row.
Okay.
50, you'd have to split it up.
All right.
So let's try 25. I'll do them with you. We won't record everyone. Maybe
Let's record one each
One
for
each,
the
okay.
listeners, okay? And we got to be truthful if we did it or not, okay?
Yes,
So from
yes.
Christmas Day onwards, I like that, Alex. I'm up for that challenge. And congratulations for today.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Merry Christmas to you
Thank you
too.
for
And
the
to
coffee.
everyone out there.
That clinched it in the end. It was my one vote. You did vote for me back, but also Siska was asking, did you count her vote? Absolutely, we did. We counted them all. And we'll be back with a New Year's edition of Alex next week in the studio. So I'll wish you a Happy New Year then.
Indeed.
All right. Have a great week.
You too.
Let's play 2 in a row now. We've got B2B's Urodode, You Can Cry, and then Lunch's Mr. Santa.